Hey everyone, welcome back to Chapter 7. Today we're talking about the imperfect and future tense of esse. Okay, and we're going to start with the imperfect. Okay, in order to do this, I'm going to set up a conjugation chart with first, second, and third person, and of course singular and plural for my number. Okay, just like the present tense, the imperfect tense of is irregular. So the first person singular is eram, and then the second person singular is eros, and the third person singular is erat, and first plural is eramus, second plural is eratis, and third plural is errant. So if you think about it, you're really using ERA as a stem, and then you're adding for your endings M, S, T, mus, tis, ent. Okay, so if you remember ERA, then you add your endings MST, mus, tis, ent. When you're translating this, eram is I was, eros is you were, as you singular, erat, he, she, or it was, eramus, we were, eratis, you all were, and errant, they were. Okay, so that is the imperfect of ERA plus MST, mus, tis, ent, and remember imperfect means was or were. Okay, now let's look at the future. Okay, future tense of Okay, again, I'm going to set up a conjugation chart with first, second, and third person, and singular and plural. Okay, and for the future of goes like this: ero, eris, erit, erimus, eritis, erunt. Okay, so we still have our endings O, S, T, mus, tis, ent. Remember, sometimes O is used for first singular, sometimes M. And basically have ER, ERI as our base, and then when we get to third plural, it changes to a U. I know that's a little tricky, but sometimes we have to deal with these little exceptions. And when we're translating this, ero is I will be, eris is you will be, erit is he, she, or it will be, erimus is we will be, eritis is you all will be, and erunt is they will be. Okay, remember that you can use shall for future tense as well. So this can be, future can be will or shall. We tend not to use shall that much in modern colloquial English, but it's just as acceptable as a future tense form. Okay, so with forms of esse, whether they're present, imperfect, or future, remember definitely an E there, remember that forms of are followed by a predicate nominative. Okay, that's really important to remember. So you always use the nominative case with sum. So I'm going to give you a couple examples of that. If I wanted to say, I am a man. Okay, so I'm saying, I am a man. That would be sum for I am, and then man would be we're. Man would be nominative case. Okay. If I change this to imperfect and I said I was a man, then I'm changing sum to imperfect so that it's eram. So eram we're. Okay, and then if I wanted to say I will be a man, then I would make it future and I would say ero we're. Okay, but it doesn't matter if it's for all of these examples are first person singular, they're just different tenses. Sum is present, eram is imperfect, ero is future. You can also make these plural. Okay, so here are some plural examples. Okay, we are happy. Okay, that would be sumus for first person plural, we are. And then happy has to be laiti. Okay, so I had to make laitus happy plural. If I change this to we were happy, okay, then sumus becomes eramus, and laiti remains the same. Okay, if we were all girls, then it would be laitai for feminine. If we were all like animals or neuter or something, then it would be laita, but that would be very rare and likely never to happen. And if we were a group of boys and girls, or men and women, then we would use the masculine in place. Okay, so the masculine, whenever you have mixed genders, will be the preferred grammatical gender. Okay, and finally, we could use the future and say we will be happy. Okay, happy, not hoppy, and that's for bunnies. Okay, and if we're translating that, erimus laiti. Okay, so remember that you always use a predicate nominative with sum, whether it's present, imperfect, or future. Okay, and that's it for today, and looking forward to seeing you guys next time.